Hey, how's it going, Airsofters? This is Jacob coming from Camp Golf. We were just doing a little YouTube video on a field walk and seeing how the lay of the land is. So, just as a little tour to start, when you come in, look for the Melbourne Mud Madness. It is just on your right as you're coming in from London through Melbourne. When you do come in, make sure you don't go straight all the way down. It's all trailers and it is all off limits. So that will be all out of bounds. When you do come in, you're going to take a left and you're going to follow this path right up here. And it will take you to the lobby zone. There's also a pond over here if anyone wants to go swimming. That's open for swimming. It's pretty hot out today, so you might want to do it. Alright, so we're going to come up here and this is going to be the parking zone. Obviously it's unfinished right now. We have our porta potty knocked over, so that's always great. Something I don't want to have to deal with. Alright, so we're going to get over here. Do a little walk over here. So as you can see, this goes way down. This is going to be the parking for scrim, milsims, any big events, anything like that. We can host quite a bit of people in this zone. This will also be the camping area as well. And then as you come over here, we missed this entrance. We might as well go that way. All right. Let's get it going. It's going to be quite a video. I'm going to try and keep it short. Little spurts, little sections, just to keep it short. We don't want too long there. So as you can see, you come up from this hill over the parking, which will be down here, all down there. You're gonna come up this hill, and all this obviously is overgrown. This is all going to be cut down. The pond is kind of sectioned over there. You have the trailer section on the map, which is behind there. That's all bogged off, and you don't want to go in there. So that's out of bounds as well. As you come up here, you could try and take your vehicle up here and come in. That all depends on what you're rocking, what you're driving. But yeah, so this is going to be our lobby area. It's got a hill crescent that goes around. It comes up. So all this will be cleared. And this will be a great zone to have our tables, chairs, tents, you name it, vendors, stuff like that. It doesn't look too big right now, obviously, but once we clear it up, it will look a lot better. This is our safe zone. Over here is a no-play zone, but going down there, past this kind of berm, is in play. All these berms on the left side are not in play as it faces the road. The very edge of the town that we are building right now, as you can see, is way down there. We'll get around to it. We're just coming over a hill right now. This will be clear cut, and I'll probably turn this into our shooting area, chrono area, target area, what have you. All right. So this section here, when you come over the border, it's always flagged off. This is all in play, as you can see. I'm gonna zoom in here for you guys. Got some buildings down there. We'll talk about that white trailer later on. That blue thing has been there forever, and I'm pretty sure it's dead. I don't even think they ran that for the Melbourne Mud Madness. Do a walk over here, and then we'll do a snippet to farther down there, and then we'll kind of loop around the whole property here. This will be the spectators area for Melbourne Mud Madness. We're not really going to touch too much in this area. We can throw some mobile stuff if we need to. But again, it's just so big. So we'll do a run through of the pit. This goes on for quite some time. Over here, we'll kind of go over there. There's a big giant pit that we shouldn't go in unless you want to really go swimming and your kit's gonna go. Bye-bye. All electronics. But again, that's the risk of playing on a giant ass field. We love it. So, we'll do a snippet here and then we'll cut to the other side. Alright, so we are in Northfield now. As you can see, I'm going to zoom in here vaguely because there's nothing there. That's where the lobby is, and that's where you would drive in. So all this, once you come down here, is in play. That side over there, on the opposite side, that would be not in play. Just over there, we'll see. That goes over to the residential house, which is not in play. You pretty much can't get to it unless you go through a bridge. So as soon as you're close to a bridge or the main road, you know you're way out of bounds. Anyways, let's start the tour of Northfield. So this is just a little wooded area that you can cut through. There's a lot of overgrown stuff that I gotta cut. I don't know, maybe put some things in between here and stuff like that. There's a pit going over there. You know what? Yeah, we'll cut through here. I need a riding lawnmower. I bet gas tractor. So, yeah, so over there's the entrance. We'll loop around to it in a second, and that would be to the out of bounds. If you remember the blue truck from earlier, this is where we are now. Feel free to check the map. We're coming up on Shane's Auto and Northtown. Now, we don't know what to call Northtown. We're thinking of maybe like a Daisy style Russian name or something like that. Give it a little spunk. Instead of Tacktown or Northfield like we're calling it right now. But some ideas for that. Maybe change Lake Town and Border Post. Well, keep Border Post. Maybe give it a Russian name and turn it into a Daisy mat with little towns and villages everywhere. Anyways, so as you can see, we're cutting into some brush here. This area can get cleared out. Oh, this is going to be a pain to dig. We'll do it. Oh, this is so dry over here. Okay, so yeah, so we can clear cut this area. Maybe put a building. Maybe make this like a little OP north of the town. Or sorry, I guess technically west. We can cut in here, which I haven't actually been in here yet, so we'll see how bad it is. Oh shit. I'm not doing that. There's some thorn bushes around here. Ooh, is this a bog? No. Might be a bog. We might make some labyrinth, some Vietnam labyrinth through this. This will be good. So it's not just a circle. You can actually have like a cut path from a town here, some area here, and cut through, come around, and come up another path. This could fit 5-6 buildings in it, give or take. But yeah, it's gonna take some cutting to do. If you guys like cutting down brush and trees, this is the place to do it. Come on out, help me, it'd be great. Alright, so right here, this is the little entrance. We're gonna put a sign up here, and it will be out of bounds. You should be able to clearly see. Eventually we're gonna put some more wire spools and stuff out here and stuff, but it has to be mobile, or depending on player experience and how you guys like it, maybe just keep it open so you have to jump from section to section. A little more tactical play. This is all a part of Northtown, so we're getting to Northtown now, as you can see. This all has to be cut. I haven't got there yet. Doing it all by hand. There's a lot of ups and downs in here. So yeah, it's just a pain. We'll go down there in a second, but as we were talking about earlier, maybe cut a path through here that comes around on the other side. One there as well. But anyways, you're gonna come from there into town. This might be a longer video than I expected. This is a big ass property and I'm walking. These hills are gonna be dug out as well. Oh, almost took a tree to the face. Holy moly. This was all overgrown. Everything you see, there was nothing here before. So if any of you guys were here at the start months ago, you're going to see a huge difference. This is all going to be clear cut. It's going to be another section of a town. If you guys have seen anything about the build map that we're kind of getting an idea on. Another hill here. But we are coming up on, I think, what we're going to call radio tower. There'll be different sections of the town. Over there we can put a fuel depot. I'm getting bit. And there's horse flies. I sprayed myself. Oh my god. Sorry. They're like attacking me right now for some reason in this area. I'm pissed. I'm cutting it all down. And it'll have, sorry, as I was going earlier, we'll have a truck that I've been driving by here and stuff like that, so we can have tacticals in and out of town and coming through here. It's gonna be tight. This is sort of a hill. It kind of comes down when it comes up to the radio tower. There's a dead tree back here. Let's show another bump. There's a dead tree back here that we're gonna makeshift into, like, we're gonna put like a signal tower or some signal dishes so we can signal the aliens, let them know to come down and investigate. But yeah, so this is going to be different. This is just a piece of cover there. This is going to get separated a little bit in the brush, and you can go into the other town. This is going to be a building. We can potentially fill this wall in going around, maybe not in this section because it backs off onto their property over on that side. I can hear them talking right now. It's a fair distance away. Like, there's no BBs that are going to get through there. There's so much brush going over there. And you have a creek. So speaking of the creek, we're going to get to that. It runs all the way down to the left side here. It goes over a little bit. So as you can see when we go through here into the forest line, there's a lot of back brush that I can make paths and labyrinths and sneaky things to kind of give it more of an open play, not open play, I guess more of a 3-lane split, open, heavy CQB and brushed, right? It's going to be dirty in the brush. I was already in my ghillie and the boys were not too happy. They couldn't see me. It was great. I love that thing. But anyways, all this is going to be cut. It's going to be all in a town. We're going to fill a lot of buildings in here, bigger buildings, radio tower, fuel depot, police station, bank. What were the other ones? Medic. Yeah, we make a medic station. As we're walking through here, it goes down. There's a creek that goes down there, and I don't know how far it is. It might be to the other color of tree line right here. It might be over there. But this can all get cut and turn into more like paths to ambush people. Potentially. There's been something stalking this bushes lately. I just want to make sure that wasn't it. I was making some ruffles in the bushes a couple days ago. It was stalking me pretty good. I don't know if it was a coyote. Oh, we might be able to see it here, actually. Okay, yeah, so we can see the start of the creek down there, as you can tell. So it actually isn't that bad of a distance. But if we can make a path going down there, it gives you a ridgeline fighting up here as well. Oh, this is bug heaven. So yeah, we can put a bunker in here in the map. It all depends. When people come out, I like to see in the comments or like what you think from the video, what it would be good for. Come out, play, get some player feedback, and tell me what you think works. Obviously, this is not going to be the same. This is all going to change. Like this back area is going to be the same. Dude, I'm getting eaten alive. Bad. I gotta get out of here. But it'll be like a town, like a medium-sized town, a good-sized town, an actual town, not just this. Like this layout is just for our CQB skirmish days on Saturdays. Loop here. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. So it's going to look a lot different. There's going to be more buildings, different layouts. This gets cut back. What I know, and as we're walking, I'll tell you about what the hell this is. There, when you come around to the sneaky path, so I haven't yet to fully clear yet, but we were from going around in, is it goes back there, so we can make paths that go all the way around here. If you can see that, and this will go around. There's going to be an entrance over there that we'll see. This will lead around as a sneaky path. Pretty sure this is either going to be the bank or the prison. We're thinking bank. This is one of the bigger buildings in town. We're just throwing up right now. It's been a pain in the ass. But we're just finishing over there and stuff like that. As you can see, we're doing some work here. This is all got to get cut. It is just so hairy. Maybe the walking speed would increase if it wasn't so brushed up back here. We'd whacked a lot of the other areas. As you see, we have to fill all these up. All those are going to be fixed. I guess not fixed, but filled in. This little work we got going on here. So that's going to come out here. That wall's going to go up. That's going to fold, go up here. It's going to have this entrance on either side. So when you walk in, we're going to have like a foyer right here. Maybe like a loop around this wall right here. When it goes up and this wall goes up here, we're going to make another wall right here. Maybe make an office. As you come around here, this wall right here in the corner. So sorry, my finger there. It's going to cut out here. And that's going to make another little like room there, but we're going to cut a hole in here, make a door. So there's like a back entrance to the bank. This wall right here is going to get walled off, and it's going to be on hinges so we can lock it and make an actual bank vault that we can put a timer on, or a code lock that you have to find the numbers around the map, or any other sort of style mission. Like we said, we could turn it also into a prison, and that's where the POWs, we could also, because this wall right here, sorry, it's extending out here, we can make the vault extend it here as well, make it a 2-room thing. But again, like, it's going to be a loot room, right? So there's going to be a back hole in here that's going to lead out around where the forest is. You can't get to here. I'm going to fence this off so it kind of comes around here, and you can't physically get into the bank. You either have to take that secret path, goes all the way around, and then make some yes and no's, so you got to pick and choose, and you know your way, or you get lost, or get in a fight, and then you're going to come around. You can come through that entrance, and there'll be a door right here that you can get around, or like you saw earlier, you can walk all the way around from that entrance and go up the back and come around instead of just going through the front, because we know that's going to be a fatal funnel if anyone's holding inside. It's a kind of a 2-lane approach, but similar to a bank. Make a foyer, maybe throw some tables in there, maybe throw a water jug because damn it's hot. But we're just gonna loop around here quickly. Yeah, so you can see that blue truck in the distance as to where we are here with some buildings. This is just gonna be filled up with buildings. More ones like that. So we don't know if we want to put the police station, obviously, like we said, there, or the bank, but we don't want to put the bank and the police station in the same sector of town. Like, this is going to be a sector right here, the one over there with the brush that you see, it's going to be another one, and the one that's not even touched yet on the other side is another section of the town. That over there is going to be leading into Shane's Auto. I don't know if you've seen that on the map. We've kind of filled this out. We got to get a lot more tires because there's so much space to fill out. I'll tell you about that in a second. This is the sneaky path that Will has yet to finish. You can see the creek here. We're gonna put maybe like a fence around here because we don't want people falling in there. It does dry out down there, so it is another sneaky path that you can take around to the radio tower and loop around all the way. It all depends on the weather, right? So this weekend coming up, it's gonna rain. This is probably gonna be filled. He said it overflows sometimes. But yeah, this has got to be cleared, and this will loop around to the bank and some paths back there that we were talking about. So we're almost done here in this section. But that right there, see how there's no bridge? Willie in his Willie boots was crossing, ballsy, and just jumping and hopping and trying to loop around on us when we were fighting down there. He would come across the other side, and just, if you have Willie boots or whatever you call them, water boots. Sound like an idiot right now, but yeah, you can get in there. That white trailer is apparently in the future, whenever the owner gets around to it, is going to be hollowed out and coming across here, up right here. Get up here on this little mound that they have. And it's going to be a covered bridge, so you're going to be able to walk through it, and it's going to be completely covered. It's going to be different than other metal bridges. It's going to be a little unique. I'm going to like it. Y'all are going to love it. And ATVs and people can walk by, but that will give us access to the other side of the property that we have yet to go. And it's already at 20 minutes almost of this video, so it's going to be maybe an hour long of me walking around here. So if I could do timestamps, we'll do it. But I haven't done anything like that before yet. Bear with me. It's a big property. Anyway, so got a little divot here as well. And a little sneaky path that we're going to come around. I had to hand hack this with a dull hatchet. Sorry, it's a little fast. With a dull hatchet and clearing all this out. I don't know if I should put cover in here. That's what you guys saying on what you think. Let me know down below. Or in the Discord. Yeah, so you can come from both ways. So it's not just a fatal funnel on here. When you come up to Shane's Auto, there's going to be another building or two here, maybe 3. Put like a shed, storage shed, maybe park a dead vehicle in there. Act like it's getting worked on, but it never will. Coming out to the ass end of Shane's Auto and the North Town now. So this is going to be where the pit is. If you've been to the Mud Madness, then you'll know where we are. Anyways, this can be filled up with more tires. I had taken a lot of them out of here for more cover and put them in the other section of town, as you saw. We're going to wrap up here soon in this section, then we'll head on down to Border Post, Chiller Park, and Lake Town. Sorry, be a little quicker. I won't walk through all that. I'll take the vehicular. Seeing as I was almost 20 minutes just walking through that area, me talking and talking. If you guys don't want to hear that, you just want to see the damn field. This can get clear cut. I just don't want to touch it too much because there's a lot of spectators. And if you've ever been to the event, you'll notice that a lot of the vehicles come out this section right here. They'll come through Shane's Auto, kind of do loops around. There's a big open area right here, as I mentioned earlier. Don't know if we should really fill this in or if we should make it section fighting. We'd have a section, as you saw earlier, all in there. Leads to the town, which is on the opposite side, and it goes all the way over there. You have this open section that we're walking on. You got some clearing in here that I could put some small things in, but nothing too crazy. Like in here, it's got a bit of trees. So I can make like a little spawn area in here. Yes. It's a long walk. And I'm done. So, alright, so that's Northfield, North Town, and Shane's Auto. We're gonna snap on over to the other area in a second here. Alright, welcome to the pit. Getting eaten over here too. We're gonna do a walk around. I think I'm gonna hop in this trench. Yeah, I dried out quite a bit. That's not bad actually. So, this is the area that y'all have been asking about so diligently for the big middle sim. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to do that this year. Just with all the build, as you can see, and everything that we got to do. It might not happen until next year, unfortunately, boys. We've got a lot of shit to do. Only so many hands, so many hours, so much money. If you can see that goes into a berm that we'll cut into. This is going to be a dirty trench. I think it's going to have to cut out a little bit. Oh, I can't walk. Yeah. We're going to have steamroll through this with the machine. Jeez. I'll do a loop around. I'll make this video short because the last one was a little long. That's because it's a bigger area-ish, sort of. That's overgrown, but that goes into a trench right there. That strip goes down there. That obviously can get cleared out. Now, they don't do anything in here, but we can't put like crazy stuff in here. We'll just put some cover, make like pillboxes, some bunkers or something like that. Two-way, because with the amount of openness, you're gonna have to have a few pillbox locations or center points that are gonna be able to hold down that you can move from. There's another cut in there as well. We're coming up on the ass end of Shane's Auto as we were earlier, but we're not gonna go that way. We're gonna take a left. We're gonna loop down. I'm not getting in there. Oh yeah, no, bro. I'm gonna ask him to dig these out a little deeper. You got mounds over there that you can see in the distance. You got a bit of a bush line right here. We won't touch too much. Some sandbags, stuff like that. Over there, I can ask them to make more cuts too as well. Over there was the deepest. It was the bounty pit where they win money. Yeah, so these are tight trenches. Could you imagine fighting one of these trenches right here and having the team right there, like right in that cut? Just one team off this side, right there, right there, right there. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna fall through this. Go up on that hill a little bit. I'll go over there because we don't want to make this video too long. There's not much here other than just cuts in the soil and me almost falling. That looks like some nasty water. Again, if you guys want to go over swim, we got lots of water. Got lots of water. Anyways, I know the mill sim is this weekend, the compound. I can't remember which one it is. But I know all the boys are going to it and I hope they have fun. It's gonna be a blast. I'd love to see the outcome of it. Yeah, Dave, what mill sim is it this weekend? I have to look that up. Can't believe I forgot that. Oh, I'm gonna run up here quick. And we'll loop around. And then we'll go to Border Post, Trail Park, and Lake Town. And then we'll make the cut around the back ass end of the property that hasn't even been touched yet. That'll probably be another 10 minutes or 15. We'll try to make that real short. I'm not walking that way. So you got another hill. You got some bog in there. I know there's some cuts in there. Got a pit in there. Kind of loops around. As you can see, the town over there. You can see some vehicles over there. That's all going to be Border Post right there. Trailer Park is going to be ass end over there, where that white in the tree line kind of is. The other side of the property is obviously way over there. The lake is way over there. Ambulance over there. When we come out at the very end, I'll show you that there's an out of bounds area. See through there. On the very edge, right there, is a trailer, and that's out of bounds. That white trailer right there is in play. That one's not. Hard to tell from here. I'll take it closer. All the trailers in this area that we're going to, they're all active except for the two blown apart ones that you'll see. Don't touch them. Don't mess with their stuff, you know what I mean? They're kind enough to have us here. And we're very appreciative. I can't even talk anymore because I'm walking. Very appreciative of them having us here and allowing us to do this. The whole goal is to try and bring mill sims down south. We're all not tired, I guess, but it's a pain in the ass, especially with gas prices going up. To drive all the way up there, carpooling, all that. I know talking to Andrew up north, he said that they don't get to run games as early as us. So this gives us the opportunity to run games earlier in the season, or bigger games. Not everyone's going to have to deal with the colder weather up north, which is great. We have a Milson Lake coming up on the other end. But as you can see, we are now going into Border Post. This is where Firebox shot me right there. I'll shoot my buddy Will. Came up on me, got me. This is all in play. Oh my god, I need a quad. I need those little electric dirt bikes. This can all be clear cut. This is going into the border post section here. What the fudge? I haven't seen this yet. Who the fuck did this? Okay. That's new. Interesting. Clean that up. Well, anyways. Going in the border post now. There's a hidden OP in there. I don't know if anyone's seen on the map. I'm not walking through that. It's kind of like a forest hut building kind of thing. It's not in play right now. It's got to be redone. It's got to be rebuilt up. We'll go there in a second as we loop around. But this is going into border post. No Dutch. Obviously, work is being done on it. It's not currently in play right now for a little bit, at least another week or two. Unless we pick up the pace next week and just kind of clear it out with all this material. Building's good to go. Little trench line. That's all going to be clear cut. We can fit more buildings in here. That is the goal. Ah! Of course I come back and there's flies attacking me. Yeah, that's going to get cut back. Right back. Put a little something something in that tree line right there. As you go in here, there's going to be like some brush. We'll go around the hidden OP quick. So we got some trailers over here. These are really good people. Please do not mess with their stuff. They have security cameras on everything. Again, be respectful. They respect us, we respect them. Another few key things of the property. There is animals. Please don't shoot them. That's not something we want going on this property. They don't do it. We don't do it. Pick up after yourselves. No garbage. No cigarette butts everywhere. All that crap. Any other normal field. We won't be doing rentals for a while. I know that's been on the menu. And it is like a, not really contact us, but it's more of a club right now. Obviously, because we don't have rentals and we're not accepting just straight walk-ons of newbies or people that don't know what Airsoft is and they're just showing up for their very first time, right? This is going to be a long project. It will change, obviously. All in good time. So, this is another little area. This is hidden OP. That's getting dug out. That's, I don't like it. This building is off limits right now. That's got to get taken down. We'll fill in the walls right here. We'll go around and make this a little building. A little stash point here. Maybe up here put some pillboxes or something. But again, it all depends on the dynamic of fighting. Because once you have pillboxes in here, heavy choke points because of the layout of the outside with the openness. So yeah, I could put some in, but not at the edge. We don't want them at the edge because we don't want to block people from getting in. Like we do, obviously you do, because you want to stop the enemy, but as a gameplay method, you don't want choke points. A lot of fields that I notice on objectives, they're very pinched off, so there's like one or two ways and that's it. You can't go anywhere else. We don't really want that here. We want as many options as possible, so you never feel choked off or cornered when you shouldn't be. When you should be, that's just your own fault. That's a skill issue. Anyways, these are these are all out of play. That's going over right here, so this is all in play. As soon as you pass this section right here, where you see that or a JMR vehicle, I'm getting eaten. Right over there is all out of play. As you see, we'll go up on the hill here and kind of take a loop around on the lake, and you get to see the lake. Sorry, 10-minute video. Sorry. That's all in play, but you see the openness, so that goes in. It's technically a part of trailer park. This whole area going around in a circle in the fairways is a trailer park. But then you have hidden OP. Sorry about that, my hat. You have hidden OP, you have border post. You have the actual section where we'll put a few buildings and like cover towards trailer park. But there's so many little cuts and fairways and lines and bushes that select ones are going to be, holy crap, this is overgrown. Select ones are going to be bunkered and some aren't. You know what I mean? You don't want every tree line choke point positions where it's like, okay, well, that enemy has a position in front of us. There's like a 3-minute run way out in the open. Oh my god, damn. I hope I don't get anything on me. We could put some stuff in here, but again, this is going towards the lake, so all on the right, I know I switched topics, I'm sorry. All on the right here, going over, it's all out of bounds. This may be in play, but it depends if people are here or not. Just because this is going to be the main focus of where other campers or other people that are on the property, we just want to stay away from them. They know we're here. They don't bother us, we don't bother them. Every weekend's different, right? Oh, we can't see it from here. We'll go to Lake Town, we'll see it. But anyways, as soon as you pass here, those 2 tree lines, or even this little hill right here coming up, that's all out of bounds. That's all out of bounds. You don't want to go in there anyways. It's the bog, it'll separate it. So that loop coming from hidden OP will come around and you'll loop down this kind of ambush alley into Lake Town. There's an island over here I don't want to go to just because it's so overgrown to get there, and that's where Josh fell in the first time he came. Told him the bridge wasn't stable. Crosses anyways, it's good to go. Went for a second run. I think that's blocked too. Went for a second run, he went straight in, tits up. So he had his phone on him, he had everything. And a boy Joshy. And they're probably watching this too. Yeah, so there's gonna be like a little path that leads into there. There's a crack shack building that's in there already. It's got to be redone heavily for sure before we even bother. Oh, I'm shaking myself. Before we even bother doing anything with it. The tree that's fallen down up here coming around. Again, like I said, this is gonna be ambush alley, so this whole loop around is gonna be dirty. We could clear this and put some stuff in here, but then now that chokes this point off to that point. Whoever controls this road. It's not like a vital road or one of the main key roads, but it's definitely a flank for sure. That's all a pond in there, by the way. Sorry, I forgot that. We don't want to go in there. So that's a Lake Town. We'll come around in a second, just because we kind of did that area. And we'll loop around up to trailer park, come back here, and we'll loop all the way around and come back. And then the video of the field walk shall be done. Get my cardio and my steps in though, that's for sure. It's like 30 something degrees out. Some paths in there. As I was saying earlier, all these like brush goes around like these tree lines. So if we were to fill them up heavy, as you can see, it's almost like tree line fighting maneuvers. The bush lines are big enough where like you need at least 10 15 maybe. Hold it down because you can always flank it from different sides. You can't, like, unless there's hundreds of players, I don't see it bogging down too hard. And if people actually know how to play and tactics and aren't just sitting there and can maneuver, pinch, it'll be great. We'll put some cover in there, mobile cover and whatnot. Nothing crazy. There's a little path that goes in there. That's another berm. I'll try and pick up the pace here. So this is the trailer park. We can play through here, they don't care. Joe's a really nice guy. Just, yeah, don't mess with this stuff. That's a new tree that's fallen down. Right there. But that path goes through here. We can put some bunkers in there. We won't put anything behind here just because obviously that's where their personal stuff is. We can put some stuff in here. Make a little tree line fighting here. The corners. You know what I mean? So you can still go around. There's going to be so many avenues. I won't take you through the mess of all the brush inside. Technicals. Oh, game changer. Oh, goddamn game changer. Alright, so pit's obviously over there. We can put some stuff in here. This is all clear. In World War III, the advance will be coming this way. So that whole pit in Northtown where they start will be coming down this way. And you'll have this whole front side section. Plus a trench to hold. And then once they advance at a certain phase, they will break through here and they'll start coming all everywhere through where we just went and up more a bit. The other side of the creek will be in play, obviously. There's only select bridges over on this side. They're good metal bridges though. Just careful if it is raining, wet, shit like that. Watch your step. You know, slips and falls, swims. Lifeguards on duty unless we decide to do some water sports. Some kayaks, maybe some ski-doos, put some LMGs on them. That'd be nice. So anyways, that can get clear cut a little bit over there, but there's an ATV path that goes up here. That cut goes over and the creek is there. There's a round here. I'm not going to go through there because it's overgrown right now. They'll have to clear. And it's a path that loops around this area. In there, some forest. Going on here. We got a little side pit here. It's good. This is where we're going in the trailer park. As you see where we were over there. Someone just pulled in too. Probably wonder what I'm doing. Got some material there I gotta pull out. So speaking of which, this is where Jackson, if he is watching this, buddy, this is where we found his pistol right over in that section over there. It was exploded right into the dirt. Sorry, buddy. I know it's a nice looking gun. She got destroyed. She whipped up into a tire well. I can guarantee she whipped up into a tire well. Someone spun it. Hopefully it didn't blow a tire. Nice metal Colt 1911, I believe it was. Yeah, no, it was 1911. Brand new. There's a bridge over there that will cross over to the creek. That has to be redone. So most of the time it's just going to be overgrown until we get to it. But because we have nothing on the opposite side of the playing field on the creek, it's just basically flanking maneuvers if you can get to the other side of the creek right now. Two bridges are coming up over here that we will take you through. So, went through the pit, went through Northfield, Shane's Auto from entrance, went to the pit, border post, around towards Lake Town, back to trailer park. Now we're looping to Lake Town. Again, names, they can be changed. I just said Lake Town because there's a lake there and it's nice. I'll go up and see when we go up there. We did not pass the bridge yet. No, okay. Alright. As I mentioned earlier, heavy brush in there that can get some stuff put in. The creek is all running along here. From time to time there will be mud run vehicles just left around. It may change, depends. This wasn't here when I started, or when we started. And after the first mud run, there's new vehicles just randomly around here and there. The trailer, the section that I was telling you about earlier, they had some new additions, so they added 2 more trailers on, but it's probably just leading up to the Mud Madness at the end of this month. As it does, they'll come and go. And then after next Mud Madness, hopefully they leave more random trucks over the property in the fairways for a bit more cover. God damn, they're walking for a while. Almost done. Almost done. Like I said, I need that little dirt bike, electric scooter, something. This is going to be different. I know you saw the video of the grenades. That was a great time. Entrance that we came out earlier was just over there. All here will be buildings. There's just some cuts that go up on the hill there. This will be a road that comes down here, straight into there. This road will lead up, making in some other buildings. Like, there's a lot of potential in this area too, as well. I gotta fix these. Yeah, okay. These buildings don't look as good as the other ones, I know. Ooh, I forget. It's out of bounds when we go around here. We won't go that way, but you'll know. Just gonna draw some of that. Alright. There's a lake. That is very nice. So, for Milsim camping, there is bass, there is trout, there is bluegill. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm a big fisherman. Maybe I will be. Throw a rod in here from time to time. Yeah, so on the other side, if it's not too crazy and stuff like that, we'll be able to camp over there. You guys will be able to go and fish and chill by the lake. There's a children's playground for a lot of you, I know. You'll love it. I'll sign a waiver, so if you fall off the jungle gym, it's on you. I gotta weed whack this area. Clear that a little more. Alright, so this whole section we've already done. That is the main playing field that we have been attending. Now, this is the opposite side of the creek. This is a whole nother playing field that I don't even know if I can touch this season. As I was saying earlier, once you go up here, that's going to lead to the lake. That is out of bounds. Here is the bridge at Lake Town. Man, this creek is really dried up right now. Oh, you guys are going to have some ambush alleys down there. Oh, buddy. I didn't know it dried out that bad. Okay, so this can get cleared out. Put some houses here, coming down here, so it's the opposite end, or like the east end of Lake Town. Nothing heavy over here, just some buildings, just to fill up the other side of the bridge so it doesn't feel one-sided. And it's not a choke point on the bridge. There's another bridge around here that we passed already that I'll show you quickly. So that will be the second bridge, so there's 3 now that are all south, and that's why we need to get that converted trailer to put another bridge up north instead of just making like a DIY bridge. Oh my god, he clear cut this. This was not like this. This was all that. Oh. When did he do this? Did he do this when I asked him to metal? I think so. Dude, okay, so yeah, we're getting into the southeast field. This all was overgrown. I think he cut it back for us because he knew we were starting to build up more. That's all going to be cleared out right there, and that will be another little section. I don't know, it just makes it different because then I wanted to make it with a lot of high grass so you can make like a labyrinth to get to the city on some points, so it wasn't all just open. Anyways, yeah, sorry, quickly. That whole field going down here, if I can zoom in here, goes all the way down to basically where that other big bush line is. This whole area is just one section of the field on this section. I said that twice. That's going to be part of the city. So it'd be like the south end of the South City. Again, we're not going to call it South City. It's a stupid name. So we'll come up with one, or there's a community vote. There's one that doesn't sound too stupid. It sounds all right. We'll take it. This can get cleared right here because that watches the other fairway right there. I just don't know if that's going to be too much of a choke point, depending on how much range you guys got with your BBs. This is the second bridge I was telling you about, the metal one. That just goes back to the fairways. Hey dude, he's saying that no one comes back here. Oh fuck. Sorry. I mean to swear, but I know exactly why he did it. So, when we were in Northtown, and I had told you that that whole section had looked like this, all the way up, and I had done that by hand with a brush cutter and a weed whacker. He probably saw all this and goes, oh, there's no way he's doing that. So without even me asking, I think he did it. Because they don't do anything back here. Not even for the camping, for the Mud Madness. Yeah, they don't do any of that stuff back here, they told me. So they just have like ATV trails and shit back here. So this is where I almost bought about the truck back there, because there's hills that go up here. Yeah, as you can see, this goes back there. I'll take the left here. This is going to be a big city, or at least that's the idea. I mean, that's going to be great. You know what I mean? Like corridors, different sections. You have a tree line, three tree lines, pretty much separating the two ass ends of the city. You know what I mean? Whole different blocks. This can get cut. Throw some stuff in here on each side. We're not going to completely fill it up wherever there's not an inch of moving space without building. That would be insane. So like these roads here are going to be open more, where when you come through here, there's going to be a road that's over there, and see how they didn't cut it. I'll zoom in there. They didn't cut that right there, which is basically where the road wraps around. But yeah, so hopefully I can find that shitty bridge. I think it might be up here, so I can get around instead of having to walk all the way back that way, and then doing the loop all the way around back to border post where I had parked. That's gonna be a long ass walk again. But trailer park's on the opposite of this creek where all the fairways were, so you have some good flanking maneuver. This is all going to be cut and can make some positions. I'm going to leave these, like, at least have some deviation or variation to the field, so it's not just all cut flat. You know what I mean? There's a pond back in there where there's like a, you'll see in a second, almost looks like a school portable. That's how to play. Well, you can play around it, but you can't go in it. It's destroyed inside. There's a dock over there too. Sorry guys, I'm pretty short. I'm average. What am I saying? I'm average. I'll just do the cut over there and loop around and kind of show you over there, because this is already a 30-minute thing on the one side. Yeah, like I said, about an hour. Almost to it. This is going to be Ambush Alley. I have already passed the bridge, by the way, just in case I was wondering. So this shoots all the way down. I don't think I want to walk this whole path. One of the boys said that there's also supposed to be a bridge hidden somewhere. I don't know where. He said he can't remember because it's, you know, been months and it's overgrown now. But apparently there's already a frame to a bridge that we can kind of slap up. To the whole right is a pond. I can't. God damn it. This is. I don't want to run. I don't want to run though. This is Ambush Alley. So, like, if you see your enemy from one end to the other, well, good luck. If you're a ghillie man, good ambush points. Ow. Ow. Bugs. I think I might run out of here. And there's Shane's auto. Oh. This is Northfield. No way I'm crossing over there because there's no bridge. Unless I dip it in the water. Oh, the creek. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so this is where the bridge would be to Northtown. They will lead you out here. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right here, that's where I'm pointing, is out of play. Once you start seeing cars, basically this little berm hedge, we're going to put a sign there. Going down there, all right here. As soon as you come out here, you stay on this side. This side. Wonder how our garden's doing. I gotta check that. Also, if you've made it this far in this video, I just want to say thank you. I know it's been a long one. A little tour of the field. Do appreciate it. And if you guys do want to come out and check it out, I would even appreciate it even more. More player experience, more feedback, everything. Unfortunately, there used to be bales of hay here. They took it away, so there would have been cover, but there's not. See where that blue barrel is? That is supposed to be a garden. We're in the making of a garden. I don't really know what's going on with that, but don't touch it. Yeah, just don't touch it. Simple as that. Maybe one of the villages or the towns will make a like a little farm. Or ow! Oh, these are prickly. Oh shit! Get that in the hand. Watch that. This is gonna get cut back. Holy. Yeah, I'm gonna get eaten. Almost done, boys. Almost done this goddamn video. I need to get out of here. I'm gonna go home and eat. It's late. I'm gonna play some Starfield, I don't know. I'm iffy on that one. As you can see, we're coming up here. Oh, I'm dodging. There's that pond I was telling you about. Ambush Alley is going to be right over there. So we do have this section here. This can all be clear cut. I don't know if anyone's been here. No, they have not. Damn it. Ow! That hurt. This can all be, as I was saying earlier, it's turned into like a bunker hill. Got some stuff in there. This loops around. That goes into the property edge. So obviously, as you can tell, anything that's not a golf course, you're out of bounds. Or looks like it. Almost done. Checking. Oh. Oh, there's a thorn bush. Nope. This is the porta potty that we were talking about earlier. Ooh, I watched my step there. Dude, he really did clear cut everything. This little pond over there. This little bunker hill here. This is where I almost bottomed out the truck. And it's obviously because everything was not clear cut. So you couldn't see anything. So a lot of paths were not visible. Cracked the frame of the truck, it's alright. She'll make it. Alright, so we're on a hill now. As you can see, overlooks this whole area. It's all out of bounds. That's still his property too, but we don't go there. He owns everything around. Oh no. That's fine. It's all cut now. I'm not too worried actually. The reason why I didn't come back here a lot was because of the overgrowth. So, Bunker Hill. There's a little hill over here too as well. It kind of makes city fortifications. What is in my foot, boy? I got a crack in my boot. I got new one. So this kind of leans back in there. You can see the border on the other side. You just don't go to play there. Same with the other side. That loops around to what would be the city. Now I'm taking the opposite road here, going back to the bridge, which will then lead us to the end of this long ass damn tour of Camp Golf Airsoft. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I have not. But this is for you guys, alright? I'm here busting my ass, trying to get something going, because we need something in Southern Ontario, and what we have is not enough. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not enough. A lot of potential here, a lot of things we can do. I know the night boys with their MVGs are going to love it, same with the thermals. You know, they're asking for a lot of deviation of the field, so as you can tell, it changes up a lot. There's some hills, some flat lanes, there's a pit, there's bush lines, there's forested areas, wide open areas for what would be a city, or will be. But yeah, again, a lot of potential. I'm just glad I had this opportunity to offer this to you guys. I've been working a long time trying to get something going like this. It's been a pain in the ass. Obviously, we all know how property goes. But again, if you do come out to the Melbourne Mud Madness, sorry, I'm walking a bit here. Melbourne Mud Madness, and you see us there at the vendor, come say hi. If you do end up knowing Marty, the owner, please say thank you. This is, again, the greatest opportunity we could have in this area, especially for us. We want something new. We've been fighting for this for a while now. And we just want to do the best we can to show you guys what we can do. Again, I'm walking in circles, trying to find the bridge. I don't think I can find it. Where am I? Oh, man. Talking, I just kept walking past the bridge. I think I took the wrong turn. Oh, it's a golf ball. We've been collecting golf balls. If you guys find golf balls, please give them. Anyways, that will wrap it up for the most part. I don't want to talk too long, keep this video going for literally no reason. Here we are. Well, I guess if we stay here for a second. Oh no. No, we're not doing that. That's the path to the other bridge. I have to walk all the way around. Awesome. Anyways, alright, thanks for your participation in this video, checking this out. It's Camp Golf Airsoft. I know I'm rambling on. I appreciate it. Leave any likes and comments down below. This whole YouTube thing. I'm really excited to show you guys what we got going on. We probably will be doing a free day soon, maybe next weekend. So if you are all the way at the end of this video with us, I will be posting that in the Discord and on Facebook. It's either next week or the week after. I just want to make sure everything's good to go and everyone's available, you know what I mean? We're all new, right? So this is quite a growth in the process, and it will take time. Nothing's built in a day. As you can see, we have so much to do. And yeah, all right, have a great day, guys.